Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Corsace Open 2024. It's week one. We're back again. There's no breaks on this train. The next game coming up is going to be robloxkirby taking on the ever-present Corsace team, Grease Monkey Deluxe. I'm Doomsday. I'm back again, and I think for this one, it looks like I'm going to be joined by Mr. T1G, who's just slipped in. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, good morning. Thank you. Yeah, a little last second here as we were waiting for a different other caster, but we'll hop in and we'll make it happen. We'll run it. No problems here.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, I am wildly underprepared for this matchup as a result, but it's okay. It's no big deal. Let's see where are we at in this group. If you had a chance to look, I don't know where we're at in this group yet, if anywhere.
I think at the Mo, this is the first matchup, I think, for both of them. Neither have played yet, so this is completely fresh. robloxkirby, I think, are the higher seed, I think, in the group compared to Grease Monkey Deluxe, but it's really close in terms of the seeding. Seed 7, robloxkirby, against Seed 10, Grease Monkey Deluxe. Seed 1 and Seed 2 of the group.
Got it. And these are just a lot of extremely experienced tournament players. This is like a lot of names that anybody who watches tournaments and is familiar with tournaments will know. So you gotta expect pretty good things out of basically everyone here.
To be fair, yeah, there's a lot of strong players on both sides for this this matchup, right? A lot of strong tournament players on both sides. Some new, some old. robloxkirby, I casted a bit of them, or seen a bit of them, I think, in Dark Cup. I think it's a returning team from there, and they had a really good run in that tournament. I think they got to the finals, top 3, I think they were in there. A lot of UK players in there as well. Some of the newer folks. Schiazzo, at the moment, has been on an absolute tear. Dude has just been on such crazy form the last 6 months. Excited to see how he's going to play out in Corsace this year.
Yeah, it's a name I think people have been seeing, like you said, like just more of late. And I'm going to break the analysis here for a sec. I think we may be getting our original. We are maybe getting our original caster.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Mr. Chili Pair, I think, was in for this one.
Yeah, we may be actually getting our Chili Pair. So my 2 minutes of fame here will be coming to a quick end. And we're gonna bring Chili Pair into the booth, and I'll be back in like an hour for the match as originally planned. So much appreciate the 2 minutes I got to spend here, but I will leave it in your guys' more than capable hands, and I'll be back for anybody who wants to see me. I don't know if they do at 16 UTC in an hour after this one.
That's all right. Cheers for hopping in, mate. I'll see you in a bit. And hello, Mr. Chili Pair. Good morning.
Hello. Fire alarms tend to go off at the most convenient times ever. So I am here now. Hello, Dooms. How are you?
I'm doing good, mate. Doing good. I'm just chilling. I'm baking in the UK heat at the moment. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
I was just chatting about some of the players on robloxkirby. Some new blood, some strong UK players. Looks like they've just started off their protects with the free mod 1. Quite a control-heavy map they've protected there, and then the double time 2, the stamina protected from Grease Monkey Deluxe. So that says a lot immediately about what these two want to pick, I think.
Yeah, I agree. As much as I admittedly don't know quite as much about the top-end team here that we have, robloxkirby, they are very clearly a good mechanics-based team if you're going to get Grease Monkey Deluxe to ban out speed against you. I mean, with players of the likes of Nanolini, Penguinzi on that team, just as a quick glance, that is quite the ban to start off for that team. Blem. So I can see it a little bit here. They've got Ohio, they've got Haunt, they've got Rudge, Schiazzo, also proficient speed player, so not unrealistic to see the DT2 ban if Grease Monkey Deluxe isn't really feeling this one this week.
DT2, I think, was a protect, so they're actually going to be picking.
Oh, okay, good, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that robloxkirby have some good players in that DT2, right? 225 BPM. So it might actually be pretty close. The Nomad 5 is the first ban for robloxkirby. So they're banning speed. So, okay, maybe they won't be comfortable on the speed then. Maybe they are banning it.
You know, I think that brain off moment aside, you know, Grease Monkey Deluxe protecting the DT2 into the Blem Nomad 5. Similar narrative, but I guess I'll kind of flip it right now. I don't think Blem is a bad team for mechanics heavy slots, but given the nature of Grease Monkey Deluxe's roster being depth heavy in terms of their raw mechanical ability, again, Hunter, Bunny Like Money, Penguinzy, Serbia Trucker, Andros, Nanolini, I mean, all of them are mechanics players. Yeah. So, great stuff, at least for overall there. And then the Hidden 3-ban, you know, as much as I would think some players would want to play that on the side of Grease Monkey Deluxe, Yolks Pie, namely one of them, Extremities is a good match for Yolks for a hidden map there. So, you know, one-on-one, they might lose that duel.
I think as a team, Roblox Kirby are going to be looking like a lot better, I think, on those hidden control picks. Yolks Pie is a Yolks Pie, but one man a team does not make, I think, when it comes to hidden.
I think in some scenarios, you know, especially with a player as strong as Yolks Pie, there is a chance that that does make a difference against some of the lower seeded teams. But with a team like Roblox Kirby having some good tournament players available to them, and then again, you know, names like Extremities on that roster really bring to light the strength, as well as players like Birchman and Skiazzo not going to shy away from a hidden pick as well. I think there's just overall a little bit more of a comfortable grouping for that top team than there is for Grease Monkey Deluxe. We're going to have that Nomad 2 as the first map to slide in here for Grease Monkey Deluxe. A strong stream team. My eyes, you know, unfortunately biased from American, but Bunny Like Money immediately locked there. He's such a proficient stream player, 185 BPM on this too, so ultra comfortable for a lot of these players.
Yeah, I guess 185 BPM, you know, that's reached the point where it's kind of slow for like a Nomad 2, right? So it's going to be more about just raw flowing. This map's relatively comfy in its style, right? It's not too crazy on like accels or decels or like uncomfortable stuff. It's fairly straightforward. You've got a bit of a control bit in the middle with like bus sliders and things like that, just to sort of keep you on your toes. But for the most part, yeah, it's going to be comfy, and I think both teams should be not too spooked by kicking off with this one, I think.
I agree. You know, and being Good Rush, like you mentioned, it's not purely stamina. So even though it is at 185 BPM, which is a little bit lower, this is going to test the aim aspect of the streams a little bit more. Kind of similarly to what we've seen in some other map pools that go for more of the burst-oriented Nomad 2s, where it's more of a flow aim test than anything. And we can already see at the beginning here, there are some larger streams, but there is a lot of aim mixed in as well.
Yeah, you got those like sudden spacing changes you got to snap to in the streams as well, so yeah, it's definitely a lot about that aim. A few early breaks here from the side of Roblox Kirby, just Skiazzo with the early FC. It's not a super long song, this. Not super long.
Oh, it's not, you're right. 2 minutes and 13 seconds of drain time here, and we're already down to 1 FC left in the lobby. It's Serbia Trucker 13, so Runny Sunny on the only full combo right now, 99% accuracy, doing very well for themselves. Ohio, not too far behind. Same with Rudge, got some good supporting score. It's only Nanolini to match right now, halfway through, and he does find a break, but so does Ohio and Hunt. It's Serbia Trucker all the way right now for Grease Monkey Deluxe.
Yeah, he's just trucking along nicely. And so is the rest of his team, actually. The accuracy is looking good on all 4 players. Comes that little buzz slider section. Looks like everyone's getting through it so far, but gotta watch those buzz sliders, lad.
Very careful. Hunter with some great accuracy as well, 99.3 despite that earlier break. The third highest in the lobby, actually. Highest accuracy coming from Ohio and Serbia Trucker right now, both at almost 99.5. Some great combos coming into the ending of this map for both teams here. Unfortunately, for Roblox Kirby, Grease Monkey Deluxe with that Serbia Trucker full combo and that great backing from Hunter to nullify everything else from their side, are going to be getting their first pick.
Yeah, everyone doing nicely through the second half as well. But yes, Serbia Trucker really going in on this flow aim pick right out the gate. Great run from him, but it's a great run as a team here from Grease Monkey, man. Great first pick to open this one up against, I guess, their higher seeded opponents. Seed 2 in the group, taking down Seed 1 on the first map.
It's impressive. That is extremely impressive. And the skill cap very much showing through. Apparently, Serbia Trucker finding a reverse choke there. It looked like the max combo into the ending. Unfortunately, not an FC, but pretty close. It's pretty close.
It's close enough.
Great accuracy across the board as well. Look at that. Just one player in Hunt over a double-digit 100 count. Everyone else single digits only. Just the miscount really coming into play there, right? Those flow aim streams, that higher spacing really does tend to catch some players off.
Yeah, I mean, the sudden spacing changes in that are definitely spicier than I think they look, because it's the sudden change you have to make, and sometimes they change on like an angle as well. But everyone dealing with that really well across the board. A good set of scores from everyone on both sides, really. But good opening here for Grease Monkey. Let's see if robloxkirby can follow up with something of their own. Plenty to work with.
There's really, and again, you can see the amount of wins necessary for this pool at 6, so effectively best of 11 here already. And that's quite a few picks, enough so that, one map here or there is not necessarily going to make the difference of this match, especially only being pick 1 in. That was Grease Monkey Deluxe's first choice there as well. And they clearly knew that they were good at it, but watching through that entire pick, robloxkirby really not going to be giving them much breathing room here, even on their own picks. It was what I would call a healthy lead, but it certainly wasn't laying it on thick there, right? There was possibility for anything to happen on either side into the ending there if someone found a break. And robloxkirby looking to do the same thing on their opening pick here, really taking a little bit of extra time into that first pick here, into that hidden 1. I think they know that they've got that advantage here.
Yeah, I think as a team, robloxkirby have a good base for any of the hidden maps, especially in this level. The low AR stuff, obviously Grease Monkey Deluxe have some scary players on that, but this is not that. More a straightforward sort of mechanics pick, this. Kind of old school style. It's heavily inspired by Skystar. So it's got that older style, but more or less hidden mechanics all day, every day.
It's clean. I think it's simple. It's a comfortable start for them, even being on the hidden. We saw that hidden 3 ban come out from Grease Monkey Deluxe, so mind games potentially aside here, there is, I think, a little bit of an advantage here for robloxkirby on these hidden picks, but again, we talked about that first pick there, there's just a lot of contention between these two teams here. You mentioned robloxkirby, that higher seeded team out of the groups here, being the underdog team. Grease Monkey Deluxe putting up early points here is going to be a good opportunity for them to start off strong here, especially in a consistency-based, I would say, earlier round pool. We're looking at base around 7.2 stars here, 7 stars if you round down.
It's still high up on there, really, but with it being early round pools though as well, I guess a lot of these players being quite seasoned tourney players at this point, are used to harder mechanics maps than this, I guess, on the SR side. But let's see how their consistency is looking. Yeah, Bearwall and Birchman hopping in there for robloxkirby, it looks like.
Ooh, the Canadian lower rank range tournament player going to come in and strut his stuff on the hidden here. This is definitely something he's quite good at, known to be as well. Some slightly more, I would say, unseasoned hidden players on the side of Grease Monkey Deluxe on a few of the slots. I don't think any of them are going to have too much trouble. Again, the star rating pretty comfortable, but Bunny like money, not usually the player you see in on hidden picks. Yolkspie, a really good hidden player, really good aim player. This map does kick up the difficulty in terms of the BPM a little bit, though. 200 BPM aim. You can see his accuracy is suffering just a little bit from that.
Yeah, the combo game is strong. If there's one thing I know about Yolkspie is he can combo game for Norway.
Oh, he's the grandfather of it, yeah.
Yeah. On a map like this, it could actually work out with it being, quite long, a lot of combo on the field. And at the moment, still pretty even. Just the early break there from Birchman. All followed up there. Double break though from Grease Monkey's gonna hurt.
That was a tragic double break on the exact same note for Yokespie and Melver as well. So once again, it's just Serbia Trucker left standing for Grease Monkey Deluxe. The trio strong for Roblox Kirby right now, though. Bilwall, Hunt, and Skiazzo all comfortable as Yokespie finds yet another miss on the stream section there. This is a team difference right now, Yokes. Look at this. Skiazzo 100% accuracy right now. Couple hundreds for Hunt and Bilwall, but very clearly a reason Grease Monkey Deluxe banned out that hidden 3 earlier.
Yeah, it's the 4v4. That's the thing that Roblox Kirby have on maps like this, it looks like. And yeah, some of those accuracies are extremely high on those combos too. Serbia Truckers FC finally drops now. 2 FCs to nothing in favor of red team.
This is strong stuff. Finally a break from Hunt there, but Birchman has put up that supporting combo once again. And as we're closing that final quarter right now, we are just seeing exceptional work out of Roblox Kirby right now. They are getting their first pick on the board no matter what right now. Look at that score gap, 2.5 million team score right now, and that is absolutely going to surpass 3 million by the end of this pick here, barring a break from Bewal or Skiazzo here into the end.
Slow sliders there. A couple people getting slow slided. There's only 1 FC left, and can we talk about it yet, Chilio? Can we talk about it yet?
I'm waiting 1 more second. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, no chain misses.
No!
Oh!
He's still FC. It's fine.
He's still FC. What a play from Skiazzo. 1-100.
Man, that's a slider end drop as well. The slider end drop from Skiazzo, but what an FC, dude. What an FC, and what a pick. They looked, as a team, just a little bit stronger across every player. And that bodes well for that hidden 2 remaining.
And that's a team performance if I've ever seen it. 3 million score for Roblox Kirby. Very clearly the hidden favored team on this matchup here. Melver and Serbia Trucker both coming close to that 600k. But even then, that only barely matches up to the 3rd best player on the side of Roblox Kirby for that first pick, let alone their top 2, Bewal and Skiazzo. Both well above the rest of the pack there on that hidden 1 with how comfortable they were.
There was some solid scores on the side of Grease Monkey Deluxe, but it was that consistency game. They just couldn't quite match up on that side. I wonder if that'll play into some of the other, like, you know, 1 picks, the mechanics picks, you know, the Nomad 1, Hard Rock 1, very different styles, but if it's an aim-centric thing, it could still work out well for Roblox Kirby if more aim appears.
Is a comfortable scenario for both teams here. You're getting your introductory pick out of the way there. I think that does calm a bit of the nerves as well. You know, some of these teams definitely maybe a little bit more uncertain going into those starting picks if you're not fully, you know, versed in what the opponents are going to be able to put up for the day. So for both sides to secure that to start off, I think we're going to see more likely than not, a couple of traded picks going back and forth here. Both teams just winning their own maps. I think starting off strong like that generally promotes scenarios where teams are more level-headed in these early stages here. So I'm thinking some more mechanics from Grease Monkey Deluxe right now.
Yeah, Nomad 2 did work pretty well. Plenty more flow aim to work with. DT1 could work well as well with some of their strong double time players. And not only has this one got that high speed aim, but it's got a good strong speed element too. So this one should work pretty well into Roblox Kirby, I think.
Very fast map at that. 263 BPM after double time, and the highest AR in the entire map pool leaves this as what I would say one of the best maps for our double time players in here. But if you're not comfortable with speed, then I wish you luck on a map like this. This is just absolutely terrifying if you don't have double time players to match up. And Grease Monkey Deluxe certainly has no shortage of those. We've seen Andros, if anyone was paying attention to Osu event last week, ripping out 900s and 1Ks like they were nothing on land. So I fear what this man can do on an actual match setting at a home setup. That's barring, Penguinzy and Nanolini and Bunny Like Money and all the other DT players aside here.
Yeah, they've got a scary ass roster for a map like this. The DT1 scored really highly for Roblox Kirby as well. They've got players like Rudge in there who can do really well on this. Schiazzo as well is just strong on everything really on this early stage pool. They have players that should be able to manage this okay, but it's the 4v4. I feel like the Grease Monkey Deluxe have a scary 4 for this sort of thing in particular.
I agree. And it's the speed aspect, I think, that's getting me a little bit excited for what Grease Monkey Deluxe is going to be able to put up on this map. Although this is a DT1, and it is a little bit more aim-heavy. And if there's something that we know about Roblox Kirby from that first map, it's that they're pretty solid at aim. So the question is, at 263 BPM, does that translate up? Even if it's not for a super long amount of time, only 2 minutes and 29 seconds, can they hold that aim confidence in order to hold off the absolute onslaught from Grease Monkey Deluxe on a double time map?
I don't think it's going to come down to just like one player on a map like this. I feel like as a team, they're going to have to manage this well. Let's see. Ohio's back in. Birchman's sticking in. There's Rudge, of course, for Roblox Kirby. Nanolini, Hunda, Penguinzy, Bunny Like Money. No Andros here for Grease Monkey. Is he around?
I wonder, actually, because we have not yet seen Andros in for this, and I definitely would have thought that a high BPM aim pick would be Andros' specialty here, but there's always a chance that they are not available for Grease Monkey Deluxe today. I think regardless, they have quite a strong roster. Again, you could rattle off maybe 5 or 6 DT players on that roster who are going to be pretty comfortable here, but like you said, it's a team difference in this match, Dooms. It has always been that for these first 2 picks here. The better team has come out on top. It's been very, very slight solo carry, barely by 1 combo thus far. And we're seeing right now Rudge to find the first break.
The nice act, but just slipping on one of the aim patterns, followed up by Ohio. Early advantage here for Grease Monkey. Everyone really looking pretty decent. The accuracy is down a bit for Roblox Kirby. Grease Monkey looking a bit more comfortable on the tapping side, it seems, so far.
I believe so. It's Penguinzy to find the first break for the side of Grease Monkey Deluxe. Luckily for them, it was traded out by Schiazzo. And with another break from Ohio, it is just Birchman on the big combo for Roblox Kirby, as Grease Monkey Deluxe starts to flex their muscles a little bit halfway through this DT pick.
Yeah, relying on Birchman, but he's down to 95%. He's holding on, but holding on he's doing. But he's going to need something from his opposing team here, because 3FC's on 98%. Not much you can do against that right now.
Birchman not usually pinned down as that speed aim player here, so doing extremely well in my mind to hold this, even if it is with a slightly lower accuracy than maybe desired, and does unfortunately break, so no FC for Birchman today, tragically.
That is tragic. And the aim consistency on this looking quite a bit better for Grease Monkey Deluxe. On this 10.3 aim, looking far more solid. A few breaks from Roblox Kirby showing a bit of discomfort maybe, but a great pick here and a great team score as well. Great FC there from Hunda. Old school player making it work.
Perfect combo too. That's impressive. And yeah, jeez, man. The Norwegian combo just really bringing it home in the top half here. Nanolini barely missing out on that full combo right at the ending of that map. Bunny Like Money coming pretty close too on a single miss. Nanolini a little bit behind the rest of the pack from his team, but when 3 of your teammates are putting up million-plus scores, it's understandable that a 600k may be slightly underwhelming. Still a great team score, well into the 3 millions, almost 4 million as a group there. And that gives me confidence for that DT2 protect from them.
Yeah, it just looks like they looks more comfy on the tapping side. Like, never mind the aim on that as well, but the tapping, because the accuracies were down for Roblox Kirby. And that DT2 is all about that tapping, isn't it? So, yeah, that's looking like it's going to be really good for them. Here comes Hidden 2, though. Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
All right.
Big.
Yeah, so this is early round, so it's the 4v4 that's the important part with this. And I do think as a 4, they will be more comfortable than Grease Monkey, but this map is a low average scoring map, right? I think last time we saw like a highest score from the Irishman. Very strong team of like 500k.
Oh,
If there's any map that's like one-man carryable, it's probably this one.
that is a very low score, and the Irishman being an extremely strong team traditionally in the past, especially on this this skill set, is quite a terrifying concept to think about here. That is not something that I wish upon anyone. And at AR 7.7, we are sitting slightly lower than a lot of other early round hidden twos.
It's uncomfortable. I say it's lower than average, and it's smaller CS than average. It's smaller CS than 5, and it's lower than 8. It's low BPM. Like awkward aim, basically, on those settings.
The OSPO mapping, yeah, as awesome as it is, it does not lend itself to a comfortable playing experience a lot of the time when you throw hidden onto it. And, you know, yeah, you just bringing that CS to light there. I mean, this is effectively an anti-mod pick in hidden, so... you know, where your usual low AR players might have a pretty good time on this, that precision may start to take hold of your most confident players. And at 3 minutes, you do start to bring a little bit of consistency into play here as well. This is not just something that you can rock through comfortably. You know, even at AR 7.7, you tend to see a little bit more perfect stacks, a little bit more memorization type patterns, but can't really have that at the CS quite as much.
Like Horns and Extremities coming in here for robloxkirby. Melva and Yolkspie in here for Grease Monkey Deluxe.
Oh, bit of early breaks here for both teams. Nothing too concerning, but it does mean that we are maybe not going to see the higher team scores that we've seen on some of the earlier maps. And like you said, one of the lower scoring maps of the weekend thus far does track for this. As Serbia Trucker finds the second break here, and now robloxkirby taking the advantage on their own pick, as I think expected. Melver also dropping.
Yeah, a three-way FC very early on for this one. It's just Yolkspie, the low AR specialist, on the side of Grease Monkey Deluxe holding for the blue side. The OD on this is a thing as well. It's OD 9 on low AR. It's so hard to act, even if it is fairly simple rhythm. You don't have that visual to help you act this.
Seriously, this is just a whole interesting pick right now. And again, that small circle size really making this quite a bit more original than a lot of the other staged hidden picks for this. As Hunt breaks that last combo, and now Yolkspie halfway through the map has a pretty good opportunity to start to bring back some of this score. He's got the act to do it.
Well, this is set up. There's the break. Yolkspie sees this. He's got, what, 250k to make up? Oh, yeah. It's all up to Yolkspie to make something happen here. Can he do it, though? Can he hold his nerve?
He's a confident tournament player, and he's been in this scenario before, and especially, you know, this is Yolkspie's skill set. The circle size, bar none, Yolkspie is pretty good at almost everything that you can throw at him as long as it's not super fast mapping here. So certainly the player on the side of Grease Monkey Deluxe that I would want as my top combo right now. However, the combos on the side of robloxkirby are making this a little bit difficult for Yolkspie right now. But while dropping that big one does help a bit, but 200 combo on every other player is going to match up as two teammates, and all three break for Yolkspie now, and that is going to make this virtually impossible for him.
Yeah, Scatzo and Extremities are doing so well on this ending to stave off Yolkspie here. They're holding extremely well, and the accuracies across the board here from robloxkirby are actually kind of crazy. 98% from Horde, 96 and all across the board is actually pretty high for this. This is a really good score here from robloxkirby.
So good from them to stave off this exceptional play. I mean, Yolkspie is going to double basically the next closest score in the map here, and into that final slider. What a performance from him.
Yeah, what a score from Yolkspie. That is insane from Yolkspie, but it's not enough. The team performance is just too good. That's 3 500Ks for Roblox Kirby. That's going to do it.
The team score really does come in waves. It's been the narrative this entire match. The supporting scores for Yolkspie all sitting around 300k compared to 500k effectively on almost every single player. We'll round Bewal up at that 450k there. And Yolkspie, even with that 98% AC, almost a million by himself, it's still a pretty decent sized gap for Roblox Kirby on that one. I mean, even with that combo from Yolkspie, I think they still had over 100,000 in their favor, which is still a bit of a comfortable lead.
So it is ban time. Where are we going to go? The hidden pool is all gone. There's one free mod left. In free mod 2, which is somewhat anti-mod. Mechanically, though, that DT2 is saved. I'm not sure there's much else speed-related that you could really take out of this pool. I don't think there's anything left that's, bannable. I wonder where they're going to go with this.
This is an interesting spot if you're Roblox Kirby, right? Because, effectively with the usual status of map pools, there does tend to be, I think, usually an extra pick or two in that mechanics area. And, given the fact that, Osu, while there are plenty of gimmick-style slots that are generally in map pools, does lend itself to being a bit more mechanically favored here. So while they do ban out the DT3, I think they do prevent what I would consider another guaranteed loss at this point from the strength of Grease Monkey Deluxe's double time here. I think Grease Monkey Deluxe, after this last ban here, may be running with a little bit more versatility than Roblox Kirby. Just given the picking strategy thus far, I think, Grease Monkey Deluxe being able to branch out between flow aim and high BPM rather than the double hidden from Roblox Kirby here, they're going to have to look elsewhere sooner than Grease Monkey Deluxe will, I think.
Yeah, the Hard Rock pool, I think, is a good spot for Grease Monkey Deluxe as well, and that hasn't been touched at all yet. So they could work with plenty of maps there as well once they're done with the tapping side. So they do have a lot of ammunition to work with. Perhaps the Hard Rock pool was quite contested between the two, but looking at the qualifier results and whatnot, they might just have the edge on that.
I mean, I'm trying to look at some of the other potentially, strong teams mechanically on this pool or non-mechanically. I would say in terms of a non-mechanics team, I'm probably looking at either, Manic Oreos thus far who have played, or the Irishmen who just have pretty good depth as a roster overall. And some of their stronger maps on this pool were the higher number Nomads, so Nomads 3, 4, and 5. Nomad 3, actually, for Irishmen, over a 5 million team score, as well as that Nomad 1. So, optional, I think, for Roblox Kirby later on in this match. While maybe not the mechanically favored team, they did have that aim available to them, and Nomad 1, while generally given as a bit more RNG, I think is a good spot for them.
There's the protected pick now from Grease Monkey. The double timed 2's coming out. That 225 BPM, satellite mapping, pure stamina. I mean, if that DT1 worked out so well, this DT2 should be a good stomping ground for them, you'd think.
I would hope so. I think that this is, it's a similar scenario to what we've seen from Roblox Kirby here, right? They know that they have a bit of an advantage on that hidden pool, and they certainly made it known on their first two picks of this match. Grease Monkey Deluxe only picking out that DT1 and saving that protect for here does make me think that they're just going to try and start the second half of this match out as strongly as the first half, right? Both picks coming out from the two teams we have here, and Grease Monkey Deluxe going to try and set the stage at the start of this match. Likewise with Roblox Kirby, some teams tend to hold their protects for a little bit longer than others. Some want to wait until the last possible minute just in case, and some just say, you know what, the heck with it. Let's get a point on the board now. What's the point in waiting? And it looks like Grease Monkey Deluxe going to be taking the latter.
I guess at the moment, it's very well poised, but both teams just winning their own pick. So it is a curious one to see this come out now. rather than you're using it to swing momentum if they fall behind. But I suppose if it keeps their noses in front, I suppose it's a positive. We'll see.
I respect it. I respect it, honestly. Stick with what you know, right? Again, don't let the enemy team throw your picking strategy off. You know, if you were going to come into this match expecting to pick DT and you had a lot of your players practice DT, especially with the advantage that they've had thus far in this match, I think that there is absolutely no reason to waver from this early. They do find a couple of early breaks aside from robloxkirby, who is holding a little bit stronger at the start of the map, but we're only a quarter of the way in.
Streams all the time. Not too spaced, but pretty relentless. A lot of wiggly streams all the way. It's satellite mapping. It's it's a style that every player in this lobby should be familiar with in some fashion. Yeah, the accuracy-wise, it's looking pretty even. So at the moment, not really anything in it. robloxkirby look pretty comfy on this.
They do, actually, and not a super high BPM map as well here, definitely, and again, a little bit more aim-focused, which we've seen robloxkirby have slight strength in over Greasemonkey Deluxe, as they only maintain a double FC halfway through the map, and we're going to start to come into a bit of a dangerous spot here now for Greasemonkey Deluxe if we don't start to see some breaks out of robloxkirby. They need at least one here. Serbia Trucker putting up a good supporting score after that earlier break, but someone needs to be able to match up from that later miss, and it's nobody right now from robloxkirby. The accuracies, however, not super high. 97 across 3 players right now.
It's high enough, though, I think. And as long as they don't miss, it won't actually matter. But the accuracy is somewhat saving Greasemonkey. They're not far. They are not far away. They can still pounce. But at the moment, this is nothing being given by
nothing. Not at all. And it's Nanolini to find another break again, over-aiming on these longer bursts here. Nobody missing that longer stream as well. That's pretty impressive given that this is almost 230 BPM with very little pausing in here. So extremely comfortable from both sides, and that pounce, we're waiting on it for Greasemonkey Deluxe. Unfortunately, robloxkirby has to let them do that, and they are just not right now. This Doomsday, I think, maybe one of the best team scores on this map of the weekend if they close this one out.
It's looking like it. You saw a really high team score on this last match, but I think we're surpassing that already. There's a break from Bearwall. It's not going to be the 4-way, but it's still a 3-way. It's still a 3-way. My god, Hunter and Bunny Like Money, those accuracies are actually super high. Incredibly high, especially on Bunny Like Money. But another fantastic team score here from the red side.
Great stuff from robloxkirby. 4.2 million team score and a 4-way S rank. 2 perfect combos on their side here. And that is better than the Irishman's team score of about 4 million flat, who had the highest score of the weekend. So great stuff from robloxkirby. Greasemonkey Deluxe not quite matching up at that 3.8 million, but still a great team score. It's the 3rd best of the weekend as of right now. So no shy performance there from them. Unfortunate to lose your protect at the start of the second half of the match, though.
That's brutal. Yeah, that's brutal. After picking that right off the bat, trying to keep that momentum going, but it's been handed right back. It's a break point, it's the protect. Losing 1 pick doesn't really hurt much more than that, but it's still early on in this matchup. They still got some good picks on the board to work with. But robloxkirby now in a very nice little position.
They are. They've got their protects right now, too. So if they're feeling maybe a little bit more confident on this free mod 1, they can now use their protect to consolidate a break point, which is honestly, in my mind, like one of the ultimate power plays in this format. If you can guaranteed consolidate a break point, give your opponent no chance to come right back in, that's huge. And there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That is the way. Just take the safe option, man. Just bank it. Or at least try to. We'll see if they don't drop this one. But free mod 1, alt style, I say Zutamayo style kind of thing. Reminds me of a lot of like Nathan alt mapping. On the free mod, they did so well on that hidden. We haven't seen any hard rock yet, but their mod players should be very good on this one.
Yeah, that they will. I think that there are good mod players on both sides for these two teams here. I do think that Roblox Kirby may have the stronger hidden player on their side for overall mod ability. There's a lot of Hard Rock available on both sides here, though, and I do wonder if Grease Monkey Deluxe ends up putting someone such as Bunny Like Money on the Hard Rock here. Serbia Trucker, I'm thinking on the Nomad right now. He's been very consistent today. He's been pretty ready to go across the board on these two picks here. For Blem, Schiazzo, I think may be the Nomad player for them on this free mod right now. Generally very consistent on the alt-style maps. Birchman, potentially their hidden player here, and I would say Rudge on the Hard Rock would be my best guess right now.
I think it's a good guess. Yeah, I think it's a good guess. I think Rudge on the Hard Rock would be a good shout. He's going to be fairly comfy on that, you'd think, on something like this. Yeah, I think Bunny Like Money taking the Hard Rock for Grease Monkey would be a good shout as well. They got a few players for the hidden. Really, yeah, looking at it, I think on paper, it should be very well set to be a good fight on this, but they've protected this map for a reason. So it's got to be a comfy map. They must have the players that find this relatively comfy. Otherwise, they wouldn't be protecting it into a strong like free mod team, right?
Yeah, this is an early protect too. And overall, I mean, it's only by one map, but I would say that Roblox Kirby's picks have generally been a little bit stronger for them than Grease Monkey Deluxe's have. And while Grease Monkey Deluxe won their first two picks decently comfortably here, I definitely think Roblox Kirby has had more polarizing skill sets available. And that is something you generally do tend to see out of these stronger gimmick teams compared to the mechanics teams of more comfortable favored slots here. And we're seeing pretty close to what we expected on this map. It looks like it's going to be Schiazzo on the hidden, which is understandable given his performance on the hidden thus far, even if he would be pretty comfortable on the Nomad. And it looks like it's going to be Bunny Like Money on the Hard Rock as predicted here. Yolks Pie on the hidden. I don't know if there would have been anyone else that I would have picked for them on that.
Yeah, it writes itself. I think they had a few players they could have picked, but Yolks Pie hidden is more or less a comfort mod. I wouldn't be surprised to see like Haunt taking hidden as well, but again, Haunt is a very consistent player on like alt star maps on Nomad as well, so you can mix and match, I think, there.
We'll see if it comes out in waves from them early here. We are going to get into the first key eye here as the patterning starts to get a little bit more difficult, maybe looking for some miss snaps on our modded players here. Hard Rock not particularly difficult on this. It is only CS4, so you're not looking at, super precision here for our Hard Rock players. Hidden over aim potentially, but it's Bewall to find a big break on that dense square pattern.
Yeah, them squares. There's a few patterns like that. Cut stream squares, but everyone hitting them, just the one player dropping on them.
Serbia Trucker finding a bit of a miss on this lower intensity section here with an over aim. That's going to even things out, and it's going to keep Roblox Kirby in the lead here, and basically off the back of all of the players on Grease Monkey Deluxe finding breaks in the introductory patterns of this map. And it's Bunny Like Money to miss a snap on Hard Rock along with Rudge. That is such a difficult pattern with Hard Rock.
A lot of this is so hard on Hard Rock, to be fair. Rudge, I guess, winning the 1v1 on the Hard Rock, but at the moment, those two FCs on the side of Roblox Kirby doing work. Schiazzo and Haunt, the UK massive going in here.
Seriously, look at that. Cut streams aside, Schiazzo and Haunt both going through this comfortably, and it's Bewall to put up a 500. Never mind, sorry, Bewall, I apologize. Not 500 supporting combo anymore. Oh, double break, however, from Roblox Kirby. Fortunately for them, there's really no combos on the side of Grease Monkey Deluxe.
Solo ain't no joke, and he claimed a lot of players, but it does give a small opening to Grease Monkey Deluxe. We've still got a third of the map to go. You think you need a bit more, though. That big linear, though, is hit by Melva. So, God, is that time? That's a lot of score, man, he's going to make up.
There is so much. I mean, this is effectively 270k that needs to be made up by a singular player right now, and with the combos on Rudge and Haunt both matching up into less than a quarter of the map and a double break from Grease Monkey Deluxe, I think Roblox Kirby may have just done it.
And there goes Melva. There goes Melva. So surely that's a chance over. It's a full reset. Haunt's got the combo lead back, and that's just should stop any sort of comeback potential here.
Yeah, no worries here into the ending. Haunt holding a confident 400 combo, basically to recover whatever Melver made up from that short stint there. Does break into the ending, but it's far too little too late, and a 2 million team score, it seems, for Roblox Kirby, as everyone misses that fast star.
And Bearwall and Yokespy hit that, though. Yokespy just hitting that on hidden, as you do.
Snaps are so difficult into the fish slider, and it is a 2 million team score from Roblox Kirby as the breakpoint is consolidated.
Yeah, it's the Protects taking the safe option. It worked out. Not super dominant, but definitely looking the more comfortable throughout that one. Schiazzo and Haunt with the 2 top scores. Nice 600k there from Haunt.
That is
and that
very
7
good
miss.
stuff.
7 miss from Rudge on Hard Rock was something else as well. Nearly 1k combo. But just looking a bit more comfy on that one overall across therefore.
Yeah, the Nomad players on the side of Roblox Kirby really doing what they needed to do there, right? You look for that consistency on the players that don't have the difficulty increasing mods there. So to have that top performer be on Haunt for Roblox Kirby was an instant advantage from them. Grease Monkey Deluxe really not having anyone that could match up exactly 1-for-1 on that slot. Going into their next pick, and if this doesn't go their way, what could be their final pick of the match. So they've got to take this one carefully.
No one has done anything with the Hard Rock pool yet. Is this the time? I do think they have a good base on Hard Rock. And I think, Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 2 are quite mechanics heavy. There's the Hard Rock 2. So that's the precision option from the mechanics Hard Rock side. Small circle size, quite aim heavy.
I like this pick from Grease Monkey Deluxe. I think being a mechanics favored team doesn't necessarily give you an inherent advantage on Hard Rock, especially with precision, but knowing some of the players that they have available to them and how well Bunny Like Money has looked, even without a carry performance on Free Mod 1 on the Hard Rock thus far, I think that we are generally going to see a pretty solid stuff here from Grease Monkey Deluxe. But with the Roblox Kirby team, Rudge did outscore him on the Hard Rock, and I think they've got a couple other players available to them, but the overall team Hard Rock depth for Roblox Kirby does concern me a little bit more than Grease Monkey Deluxe.
I think both sides have players to cover this really well. I mean, we saw some very nice Hard Rock plays on the side of Roblox Kirby. Rudge looks pretty good on that free mod pick on Hard Rock. He'll almost certainly be back in for this one. And they should have the players to cover something like this. I think in terms of the qualifiers, the precision score was very close between the two. Very close. I suppose if Andros isn't around, so I would have figured Andros might be in for this. If he's not around, then they might need to cover a little bit. But again, they should have a strong 4 for it.
Looks like he's not. Trying to get a good idea here of the scores from both sides. Roblox Kirby out of qualifiers with a looks like 2 million team score on the precision map, so not too bad for them. Grease Monkey Deluxe is actually their highest score out of qualifiers was Hard Rock 1 as a team, and a 1.9 million team score on the precision. So yeah, like you said, a bit of an advantage here, however, for the higher seeded team.
Drops their FC, just Rudge left, and there's the breaks. No FCs left for Roblox Kirby. Bunny Like Money and Nanolini, Paper Candle there holding the early FCs here for Grease Monkey. And Saberchuck recovering nicely. So far, so good here for the blue side.
Confidence from every player. Penguinzy found a bit of an overaim on that far right-hand side with those triples earlier, so going to be falling behind the pack with his team a bit, but it's the team support that's been the key in this match thus far, and the better team support's coming out from Grease Monkey Deluxe right now, and This is not the longest pick ever here as well. We're already past halfway, and with Haunt and Skiazzo both finding breaks and not finding any trades from the 3 major combos on Grease Monkey Deluxe, it looks like they're going to be holding this one for 1 pick longer and in confident fashion.
Yeah, quite a few breaks inside of robloxkirby, man. But Grease Monkey, as a 4, looking very solid on the precision. They do find a couple breaks there. Job's already done, though. But like money's still going. Looking really good on the precision here, I gotta say, man. All 4 of them doing solidly on this.
So confident. I mean, Bunny Like Money, that Hard Rock player on the free mod, I mentioned that he was looking pretty comfortable on that, and he is certainly displaying it with the more simplistic style of this map rather than the alt on the free mod. And into the ending of the map, the final couple jumps here, the 98% AC does come out a 2.8 million team score from Grease Monkey Deluxe, and that is probably their biggest score gap of the match.
That's dominating fashion. Over 1 million. Great FC there from Bunny Like Money. What a score. The 1 miss from Nanolini as well. You gotta respect it, but look at the miscounts on robloxkirby, man. That is not a lot of misses. I think that's a brutal way to lose it. But overall, they just struggled a bit on the consistency compared to their opponents. Really good pick.
Certified precision miscount right there for the side of robloxkirby.
Yeah.
Precision is the type of skill set where if you have a good Hard Rock player, you're going to find a miss or two, and then unfortunately that's going to be the difference for the pick there. You know, obviously the people who aren't confident on Hard Rock will probably have the super high miscounts on that, but it's almost the Nomad 1 style, right? Unless you're getting a super gimmicky Hard Rock 2 map on the board, you're really going to expect some low miscounts from players who are confident at that skill set, and it's just Grease Monkey Deluxe coming out on top as we see a second alt map in a row come out from robloxkirby.
It's the certified Nomad 3. Yeah, ult style, 130 BPM. Got some flow aim, got some snap aim. Lots of variable spacing changes throughout this one. It's definitely a Nomad ult map, but it is, like I say, it's quite low BPM. It's single tappable at 130 BPM. This, I wonder if anyone will. But in terms of like the control style throughout this one, it has been quite contested. Like lots of mechanics won by Grease Monkey. The control side has looked pretty good here for robloxkirby. On the Nomad though, you take away that mod advantage. Wonder what happens there. You already saw players like Haunt do so well on that free mod 1 in that position as a Nomad carry. Gatso, I think he'll be back in on this one, get him on that Nomad. So rock solid, so consistent when it comes to this style. But compared to that one, this one is slightly more awkward, I'd say. It's a bit more uneven. It's like so many just tiny little spacing changes mean it's far more reliant on like snapping the notes, far more snappy aim in this. But I think the same suspects that did well on that free mod 1 should do okay on here. And the Melva's back in. Yogspy's also back in here for the side of Grease Monkey. Birchman as well, slipping back in for robloxkirby. I don't think anyone's single tapping. Everyone's alternating. I don't blame them. It's definitely in that range though, but I suppose some of the strings of notes in this are they're long enough that it's a bit tricky to single tap some of these. Early on though, looking dead even. Nothing given away. No early breaks from anyone really. Well, very early breaks, but we don't count those. Haunt gets the first major break though, on the side of robloxkirby. A big score on that free mod 1, but we'll be having to come back in this one, it looks like. Melva, followed up there on the side of Grease Monkey. It's all just trades, though. There goes Serbia Trucker, though, so that's a big break. 2 FCs to 3 now. Near enough.
Very close. Look at that. Double to triple for the side of Roblox Kirby. And that bodes well. Never mind, Rudge finding a bit of an over-aim on that introduction back into the patterning there.
It's more actually, like, seems like it's harder than it looks because we've seen quite a few breaks there. Bunny Like Money trades it as well. Just Yoke's play left with the FC for Grease Monkey.
Yeah, we see a lot of players have a little bit more trouble with these control-style Nomad 3s than anything, especially compared to the continuous flow, aim, and snap of the usual Nomad 3 pick here. These require a pretty high command of the aim skill set as Yoke's Pie and Bunny Like Money both find some breaks here. That's going to give the score lead and the combo lead over to the side of Roblox Kirby, the heaviest that we've seen it in this match, or map rather, thus far.
Finally, one of the two teams has an advantage to work with. Getting to that middle section, Birchman and Schiazzo doing bits right now. It's a nice recovery from Melva and Serbia Trucker, but they need more. Serbia Trucker gets another break, so now that's going to really sting because everyone is recovering on Roblox Kirby. They are dead set now on this point.
Yeah, this is ridiculous ending performance from Roblox Kirby. They are not letting this one slip away, even if it looked likely at the beginning. Serbia Trucker to find a break. Everyone on Roblox Kirby hitting these big squares as well. Hunt to finally break at the ending of them. But this duo on the right-hand side here from Roblox Kirby putting the work in once again, finally missing, not before putting up 800k.
Little patterns here, and it's going to be Schiazzo with the FC. Can he bank it? Should be able to. There it is. That's a great FC there from Schiazzo. And Birchman not far behind him with that 800k. As you mentioned, that's a 6 score too. Just a slider break, man. A couple 1 misses from 3 of the players as well. Miscounts low on every player. So it was more about consistency, and the Roblox Kirby took it on the day, it looks like.
Couldn't ask for a better performance from Roblox Kirby on their own pick there. I mean, this is the scenario that you really want to see if you're on this team. They've got that break point in the bag now. They consolidated it. They had Grease Monkey Deluxe grab their own pick, so Grease Monkey Deluxe again staving off defeat in this match for 1 more, and they're going to look to do it again here, but with that protect loss, they do still need that breakpoint back. So regardless of what they're able to put up on this pick, it is a requirement that they win 1 back from Roblox Kirby. And the question is right now, do they go straight back into the Hard Rock? You mentioned the Hard Rock one earlier, Dooms. Do you think that's still viable?
I reckon it's still pretty decent for him. It does play into the mechanic side though, which I think, yeah, Roblox Kirby won't mind taking on Grease Monkey in the mechanics war. That Hard Rock 1 is like super aimy, super, well, relatively comfy aim. But it is Hard Rock, and it's getting them on those Hard Rock settings that you find comfy. That's where they're going. They are going to go into the Hard Rock 1.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, this shows confidence in my mind. I think regardless of a breakpoint lost, regardless of, you know, the top team winning their own picks pretty comfortably here, to go into Hard Rock 1, especially after that Hard Rock 2 win here, is, I think, the best move for Grease Monkey Deluxe that is available to them right now. I think going to a new skill set right now, while it may work if they think that they've got players for it, it is an unknown area, and when you are on match point, effectively here, you don't want to be trying anything new in my mind right now. You're going to have to go back for something that's going to be a bit stronger for your team. Now, Hard Rock 1 a bit more basic than Hard Rock 2, so I think the scores on the side of Roblox Kirby are going to be higher on this than we saw in the Precision. But nonetheless, the team score from Grease Monkey Deluxe should prove to be useful for them overall with their Hard Rock abilities.
The aim side looked pretty good for them on the double time 1 as well when that came up. They had the aim consistency edge there too. Roblox Kirby found a few breaks there, but that was only 1 map. And this far in, they might be a bit more set in terms of their aim. But it worked well then. it could work here right now. They
For
need
their
it to work.
sake. It needs to, yeah. That's the key thing right now is as much as they can desire it, they need to manifest it. There is no room for error right now. There was a bit earlier, and we did talk about the fact that these being best of 11 does give a bit of room for error here. Grease Monkey Deluxe basically has experienced the maximum amount of error you can, which is losing a single break point in the second half of the match here. Because you can see they're fighting an uphill battle all the way until the end now.
Here we go. Ohio's back in on the side of robloxkirby. Bunny Like Money making a return to the side of Grease Monkey.
Oh, this is a big aim map. This is going to really test the raw aim ability of all of these players, especially with Hard Rock making these circles smaller. You have that added requirement of precision on the board as well. We're seeing no trouble thus far come out in terms of actual aim. Nanolini found a bit of an early break, but it's the accuracies actually that are a bit lower for these players than I would have expected on a basic Hard Rock Mechanics map. I mean, we're seeing a singular player at 99 right now.
A big linear aim pattern catching out a few players. 2 on the side of robloxkirby, just the 1 on the side of Grease Monkey. So early advantage traded there. 2 FCs to 1 to this Ki. Plenty more to go.
That's a third break on the side of robloxkirby, and Birchman over-aiming that stream is going to give a bit of a lead here now to Grease Monkey Deluxe. Penguinzy, as one of those breaks, has one of the highest accuracies on their team, which is going to fare well for them because higher accuracy on a miss is preferable. Bunny Like Money increasing as well as Nanolini and Ohio trade out breaks there. That does not favor nor hurt either team. That's just going to stay even. The real thing that matters right now is Rudge versus Bunny or Melver. I think Grease Monkey Deluxe needs these two combos to hold at least until halfway.
Big linear there. No major combo drops on it. Just Penguinzy, but that's okay. The big combos holding for them will serve Grease Monkey well.
Well, past halfway now, that score cap is going to take effect. Big jump section right now. It's just Penguinzy to find a break. Certainly doesn't help Grease Monkey Deluxe, but Rudge finding a break does!
That's big. That's the FC down for robloxkirby. 2 FCs still on the board. Ki still in full flow. But those 2 FCs now, every second they hold is going to be gold dust, but Melva gets the break. It's just Bunny Like Money. It's Getso recovering. Actually, 3 big recoveries. They ain't going to get very far, Grease Monkey. There's a lot of weight now on Bunny's shoulders.
Penguinzy finding another break. They're going to slow things down, but it does really hold on Nanolini and Bunny Like Money right now. They both look pretty good on that side, but like you said, these combos on robloxkirby are giving them no breathing room. It's just over 150,000 score now. Bunny Like Money is effectively matching 2 players on the side of robloxkirby. Nanolini is matching 1 of these supporting combos. That means that robloxkirby has 1 unchecked score right now, which means that they are closing score gap, albeit slowly. They need a break from Bunny Like Money or Nanolini into the ending here. And even then, I think the time is running low. I think Grease Monkey Deluxe has done enough.
I don't know. That's closing, man. Melva with the break. Rudge with the break as well, though. It's traded.
It might be it. Bunny Like Money gonna come up huge for Grease Monkey Deluxe right now. 99.56 into the ending here. Final jump section. They both break Nanolini and Bunny, but I think they held right to the end, possibly where they needed to, and that is it. 100,000 score for Grease Monkey Deluxe on the back of some amazing stuff from Bunny Like Money to give them that advantage. Without that FC, Grease Monkey lost that handedly.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy carry there from Bunny Like Money. What a score again. Another fantastic score. And that accuracy as well, 99.4. No sweat, but it's a great team score, though, again, from robloxkirby. As a 4, they're solid on pretty much anything. But that time, it was the big performance from Bunny Like Money, keeping them in the lead there.
That is the best possible scenario if you're Grease Monkey Deluxe. And now it's on robloxkirby to close this match out. Tiebreaker is still not out of the question, Dooms. These two teams have been going at it. But we need to see a break point come back for Grease Monkey Deluxe right now, and that's not something we've seen even a glimpse of in my mind thus far. Nomad 4, however, a new area. This is a skill set we really haven't seen in this pool yet.
Nah, the sort of tech style, there's not a super massive amount of this. With Hidden 3 banned as well, we weren't going to see that. So this is new territory. It's less about the high SV modern slider tech style, more about kick sliders, more about 1-4 control, more that sort of tech. And I feel like it's a style that I think both these two teams are going to be relatively familiar with. But the team performance from robloxkirby have looked so good. They did so well on that free mod 1, did so well on that Nomad 3. So I think it bodes well for them, I think, on paper, based off that.
I like this pick from robloxkirby by virtue of the fact that, again, I think I would give them the advantage as the non-mechanics team in this 1v1 between these two here. I think that there are carry performance level players on both sides here. Generally on this skill set, we've seen robloxkirby come up just a little bit stronger here. So Grease Monkey Deluxe is going to have to make a turnaround if they want to force tiebreaker on this team. Again, losing that protect right now is the only difference between these two teams. There is absolutely nothing else affecting this match other than the start of the second half here.
It's kind of crazy that the one break point was one of the protects, though. Like, that's like a plot twist if I've ever seen one.
They were unfamiliar with their game. I mean, it was a crazy team score from robloxkirby to do it, too.
It was. I say, they didn't get like 3.8 million and then lost it. That's... How does that happen?
Seriously, what's the? It's like you could have one of the craziest scores of the weekend, but if you're playing against the best score of the weekend, you know, like unfortunately, you're not going to come out on top in that scenario. Here we go. And like you said earlier, this is a bit more of an aim-heavy tech map here. Kick sliders all over the place.
Early break there from Bunny. Holding nice act though. It's not a super long map.
This is a practice difference map here, and we're seeing a little bit of confidence shown through robloxkirby right now compared to Grease Monkey Deluxe. Serbia Trucker finding a bit of a miss-aim there, and Yolkspie, again, low accuracy, but he's got the combo, and we've seen him carry picks before, so no question in my mind that he's going to be pretty comfortable going into the second half here. Again, it's going to be about the breaks coming out from robloxkirby. We have not yet seen one, and we've got two on the side of Grease Monkey Deluxe. Past halfway now, there needs to be a break on this stream from robloxkirby, and there simply isn't into the final key eye.
Hey, Yolkspie dropped his. It's only Melva left, man. Against 4 FCs, there's just nothing you can do. Last quarter, Bearwall gets the break. Finally, they drop one. Still holding 3 through this. Accuracy is holding strong as well. Melva and Bunny Like Money doing everything they can, but there's not much you can do. The 4-way difference has been robloxkirby's strongest strength here. As a 4, they're solid on everything. They've just been solid on everything. Not a single player's been dropping much on anything. And it's made such a difference this time.
The team scores are so impressive, and Haunt on that accuracy as well into the ending, well above the rest of the pack, with the exception of Serbia Trucker at 98.7. And even then, that doesn't even remotely match up. That is a team difference, once again, 3.4 million, and a very deserved win for robloxkirby after that performance.
Yeah, 3 FCs on that. Like, that's just crazy. Just golf claps all around for that team score. That is great. It's a solid team score, though, from Grease Monkey. Great FC for Melva. Great runs there. Really across the board. Just the one miss on Yokes and Bunny Like Money. And a great fight here. Just one break point separating these two, the top 2 seeds in their group. I think they'll both be feeling pretty confident about their chances in the next match. But it's robloxkirby that gets the first win on the board for this group.
Well done. And that was 3 misses total for that entire last map, so you could really see what these two teams are fighting up against here. And best of luck to the opponents of both of these two going into the next round. Some exceptional stuff on both sides. And a 6-4 win does not tell the whole story of that match. But well done to both teams and best of luck in the next round, as we've got 2 more teams joining us for a match immediately right now, actually.